Hey, welcome back. Heading back into Dreamzzz land today. This one's one of the new Dream sets called Stable of Dream Creatures. I love the fact that this series has got like a nice combo of nightmarish creatures plus also fantastical happy places. This one's got like a Cactus Cat. This is the stable for the Cactus Cat. This is at the front. And there's little mushroom people and a little blob, slob, green slime blob thing. And the deer is beautiful. If you actually see the deer in the animation, the deer is very elegant. I don't know that the Lego version is quite as elegant, but you can actually vary this, so you can make it either a pink blossomy flowery one or a blue blossomy flowery one. Anyway, the logistics of the set. There are 681 pieces. It's $140 in Australia. Yeah, so let's build it. Let's see what's inside. Obviously, the stickers are a bit bent. How come this one isn't coming with the instructions and the stickers in like the little cardboard sleeve like a lot of the other sets? Confusing. I don't know what's happening. I do absolutely adore all the graphic art throughout the instruction books. In fact, I wish there were graphic novels that were this story. Anyway, right. So we have got 3 characters. I've forgotten how many characters there are, but we've got Mrs. Castillo. I looked these up because I have watched a couple of the episodes, but they're not really my style. I really like the graphic art in the instruction books, but I don't really love the series. But that's fine. It's not aimed at my demographic. Okay, so Mrs. Castillo, fantastic. Brand new body mold. She's got a backpack actually molded onto her body. Building, like, buildable backpack on the back, which is really fun. So these studs go in facing, like, her knapsack on the top. I feel as though I need to watch the series now just to find out Mrs. Castillo's story, because I think that she's adorable and very, very interesting. She's such a great character. She has got a staff, the time turnery, like the dream sand staffy thing, but with a little leafy element on the top, which is just really nice. It's also really tall compared to her. Okay, there are 2 mushroom characters in this, which just make me the happiest person alive. So they got little glittery dots on. I'd prefer it if they were the mini doll version, but with these big opening arms that you can actually put stuff under. I do like that. I do like the body. Is there a front and a back to the body? I am unsure. I think there might be, but I don't know if I put them together correctly. Now, these are currently identical. It'd be cool if you had one of them with a little frill underneath the cap, just to make it a little bit different. It would have only been 1 extra piece Lego. It would have been so fun. Anyway, this character is one that I haven't met before. This is Zoe. Zoe got 2 different face choices. Fantastic printing. Fantastic new hairpiece. My gosh, the dreads all going around in purple. I need to try this on a mini doll. So because Aaliyah's hair is similarish to this, I thought I'd find her a purple outfit and put this hair on, and it does look really good on a mini doll. I hate to say that it does look a little bit better on the minifigure, this hairstyle, but it still looks good on a mini doll, and I'm totally, because it hangs a little bit lower. But I'm still totally going to be using this in the future for my mini dolls. And we've also got a character that I haven't seen before. I never know which way these tool belts go on. I think I've got it the right way around. This is Cooper. And he's got 2 faces. He's got a sleepy front face, and he's also got an awake face, but at the moment we're going to make him sleepy. He's sleepy time Cooper, and they do have accessories which come in the bags that they come in, but we've also got this little dude whose name is, I think, Blobs. Is it Blobbio? Blob? No, it's Mateo. Blob. He's a slime blob anyway. He's adorable. Doesn't look anything like he does in the series, or like this little stuffy. Lego's released a little stuffy. Doesn't look like that, but he's so cute. I love the fact he's got a detachable see-through goo head thing. We've met Izzy before, and because she came with Bunchy the Bunny, so love her new translucent hairpiece with the 2 colours, the colour variation. Love her outfit. Love the printing on all of this. I would just really like these to be mini dolls. So, you can't have everything. Can we please have a fantasy mini doll series? Please, Lego, please. People would like it. They would. All right, so we are building the Stable of Dream Creatures. And there's a whole heap of fantastic graphic art throughout the instruction book showing each of these characters building the stable in various parts. Love this sticker too of the mat. Such a really nice embroidered style with the little tassels on the end. Yeah, absolutely worth having a look at the instruction books if you're not going to build this yourself. Have a look at it online, because it's really different to everything else that we've... Obviously, it's got the instructions in the same sort of style, but it's different to the other instruction books for the other themes, the Lego themes. Really pretty. Like, really, really pretty. Okay, got a stove on the inside. We've got a broom... No, a broom. Just a broom. It looks like a little living area we have happening on the inside. So it's not just a stable. It might be Mrs. Castillo's actual house. I don't know. Got a lamp, a little tiny yellow lamp, and a crate with scissors in it. Just scissors. Scissor crate. Yes, I like to have a crate to keep my scissor in. How come it is scissors, by the way? Like it's a pair of scissors, like each side is a scissor? That confuses me. Mind you, I shouldn't start questioning the English language. The English language is very confusing at the best of times. Okay, this is really adorable. This is the end of our first bag. We're up to bag number 2. We've already got a nice little, just a little living area downstairs. Kind of a living area. Nice to have an armchair in it. Okay, second story. Don't know what's quite happening here. We've got some hooks out the front, some nice scroll work to add some detail. Looks like it could be an enormous pot or maybe this is the kitchen. Ooh, these stickers are fantastic. Look at the cute little characters on them. There's a picture of the mushroom twins. The mushroom twins in there, except they have different coloured heads. How come our mushroom twins didn't have different colour heads? Okay, all right. And there's a bowl of porridge of some sort. There's some bread here. Oh, this is like a, okay, so this is a mill for actually grinding their little blobs of wheat, I think. There's a bag of flour, and of course you make bread out of wheat, and I put this on back to front, so easily fixed. I can just turn the whole floor around. Thankfully, I've done this before. I don't know how I missed turning it around in the instructions, but I got so distracted. Okay, this is looking really, really great. The whole shape of this first little part of the build is really interesting too. It's not going to be like a full V up the top. It's got a kind of an angular V. I'm sure that has a name too. Don't know what it is. So it's a mill for grinding the wheat. Yeah, got it. And they're actually growing enormous wheat stalks outside. So cool. You wait till you see them. So we've got some more gears here to do our turny mill bit sectiony thing. I like the fact that there's a moving component to this that just adds a little bit of extra interest to what's already a really cute looking set and an interesting set to build. So there's the time turnery sand timery thing that's on all of them. It was on the front of Bunchu the bunny too when I built Bunchu. Let the enormous stuffed bunny come to life. Adorable. You have to check it out if you haven't already seen it. So this is the roofing in orange and yellow. Love it. It brings me so much joy, these bright colours. And they hook in, if I put these little hook bits on, they actually hook into that clip and then they just angle down those sides. How nice is that? It is an actual stable angle. A stable roof angle. I mean, if you ask people what angle is a stable roof, like a barn, they draw this, right? Okay, and these green elements, I've never seen these before. They're really fun little curlicues. But different to the other curlicues that we have. Oh, I love the little awning over the door. And then this little flowery bit, so pretty, just over the middle of the door. It's such fairy tale cottage vibes. Snow White. Actually, Snow White cottage vibes, really, too. Okay, on to the next bag. This is the bag that Zoe came in. She gets given a rake, so she's being put to work. She also comes with our mushroom twins. I'm gonna have to change them up. I cannot bear that they're just exactly the same. It wouldn't take very much. Okay, so we are building the next component to this. There are 3 parts to the stable. Plus there's also the buildable deer. So we've got so many fun things to look forward to here. So this is a downstairs section. Looks like part of the living quarters. So this is a table with 4 chairs on it. I don't know how we're going to fit Mrs. Castillo on that with her backpack. We'll have a try in a moment. Getting the windows in here, and then we've got a teapot and a couple of teacups, which is really nice. The mushrooms can hop in here, so we can hop in here quite nicely. Mrs. Castillo can kind of fit in there. Yeah, she kind of can stand sit on those seats. Okay, all right, out here we've got, don't know, could be a well that we've made the beginnings of. Don't know, we'll find out as we go along. Okay, all right, we're doing well. This is another, these little stickers, by the way, I've just kind of blown past them, but each of them have some engraving on them, little bit of graffiti, which are Dreamzzz exclusive with some Z's, or some Z's as we say here in Australia. Sticker of really nice big vines going up this wall. Love it. Now it's feeling a little bit like Jack's cottage to me with these enormous beanstalks growing up this wall. They're very thorny looking vines. I wonder if they're meant to look thorny. Maybe I'm just misinterpreting what a really fresh little sprouts. Now, we actually connect these on a slight angle with the ball joints at the top and the bottom, and I love that so much. And it's really nice firm connection, but also nice and easy to open again too if you want to. Love how it's nice and angled and not on just a flat base. I need to learn how to build like this a bit. Okay, bag number 4 is the bag that Cooper came in, so we can wake him up now. And he gets given a shovel because it's his job. He's on poop duty. We are gonna have a stable, but you're gonna love this. The stable is actually for a cactus cat, a cactus kitty, or whatever the name is of this cactus cat. It's so cute. It's buildable in its enormous pot, so it goes on travels with Mrs. Castillo. Look how gorgeous this is. You can even like angle it around a bit. You can angle the arms. We've got a rod in the head, so that's going to give us a nice firmer connection. Nice. Angle the arms, angle the head, angle the body within the pot. It gives it so much animation and interest. I love it to pieces. A cactus cat. I do love the fever dreams that the designers were on when they came up with these sets. They've had such a ball. Okay, so this is the stable for the cactus cat, and we've got a poop in there, which is good. It's a good thing that we've got Cooper on poop control. Oh yeah, so some wheat in the bucket and a little feeding station or a little watering station to the side. An axe on the wall out here. And the axe is really confusing to me till I realised that this is the wheat. The wheat is really, really big. Or is it corn? Oh, now I'm wondering if it's big things of corn. No, it's wheat. It's definitely wheat. And so they need an axe to actually cut the wheat down. I love it so much. Okay, so getting our stable together. And we've got some more graffiti over here, which is our mushrooms. They're cute. I reckon they could be cuter. I reckon we could cutify these mushrooms more. I want to mess about with the mushrooms a bit. I don't think that's something I should say too much. Okay, bag number 5. Don't mess about with mushrooms. Okay, bag number 5 is the one that the little blob comes in. Little blob dude comes in. Now we're building up on the second level, which is basically just kind of angled roofline, but it's so interesting how these go together. Like, really interesting. If you've built Harry Potter sets, you've built a lot of angled rooflines, but these ones are fantastical and colourful and actually, yeah, really interesting. Here's our sign over the stable, which tells us that this is the stable for the for the wheat nomming cactus kitty. I just love it too much. Okay, yeah, all right. And then we've got some nice big plants actually growing out of the roof. These beautiful big tan petal pieces are making a windmill for the very front. And that's obviously the wind catches. It's a windmill grindy mill thing. That's a wind mill, yeah. So it mills the wheat. That's its entire function. We're up to bag number 6. This is the one that Izzy came in. She gets a brush, so she's on cactus kitty grooming duty. We've got some big fencings. Fencings? Is that words? I don't know. I don't think it works quite well, but you understand what I'm saying. And some pink lanterns on the very edges on them, and you can just angle them around. So it doesn't make a complete contained fence, which is fine, but it just makes the idea of a fence. It's absolutely gorgeous. So this is the building in its entirety. Now we've got to put together the deer, which is just like in the... I even remember the ads better than I remember the series, but the deer were just gambling across the landscape. There are a whole heap of them, and they were so pretty. But in this set, we only get one. We just get one, and it's going to come and it's going to nibble the wheat. So let's see how this goes. And then you customize it. Then you make it either a pinky or a bluey flowered one. This is so fun. All right, so it's been a while since I've made, actually I was about to say, it's been a while since I made an articulated animal, since the Elves series, because there were so many of them in there. But I obviously built Bunchu the bunny just a couple of weeks ago, so that's technically an articulated animal. So let's find out how this deer goes. In the pictures, it doesn't look quite as ergonomic as I would have liked, but it is quite a small deer. So it's hard to make it terribly rounded with Lego bricks with such small... Yeah, at such a small scale. The bigger it is, the more specialised bricks you can put in. Okay, so we've got our deer. It's looking pretty interesting. Now we are decking it out in all of its blue finery. And we're doing the blue first because I reckon I'm going to leave it at pink. So we'll do the pink one next. But blue first, and blue actually gives it wing options. So flying options. So it's a Pegasus deer. It's so pretty. And these are going to be the big decorative horns on the top. How gorgeous is that? Maybe I will be leaving it as blue. And there's even a spot on the back so that one of the characters can ride it. And the other pink parts, which we would have been using, which we'll be using in a moment to actually decorate the deer, they go over here on this little tree, which was not actually a well, it's actually a tree. And it's a gorgeous tree, such an interesting build for a tree. These big green bush things make enormous big green bushes really fast. And these over on the side are our huge wheat stalks. They are absolutely sized for a big cactus kitty. I love them. They're really ouchy to put together though with all those spiky bits. So there we go. This is the blue and all of it decked out with the extra colours Now we're going to swap them over. So taking all the blue off, and then we take all of the pink off, and then we put the pink on the deer and put the blue onto the blue onto the building, and see how this looks. I wonder which one I prefer. Pink. It's always going to be pink. Might not be. I really liked those big blue flowers on the antlers. All right, so now we're putting the blue flowers onto, and the blue wing parts, where are they going to go? So they go on the tree. Oh, I really like that. I really like the tree like this. And then these big blue flowers are on the... Okay, yeah. So the blue actually looks better adorning the stable, and the pink looks really, really cute on the deer, and the mushroom looks really cute on the deer too. All right. Bring me more sets like this Lego, please. It's absolutely adorable. It's really such a blast to build. The fact you can customize it in 2 different ways is fun. Unnecessary, but fun. I really think it's going to stay this way for me. And the little blobs and the mushrooms and the cactus kitty. So many good things. All right, let me know in the comments your thought and check back in, because there'll be more videos coming up soon. And this is just, yeah, hopefully there are more like this. Please bring me a fantasy theme with mini dolls Lego. Thanks, bye.